We'll start with the ratios, and I'll be dealing with a lot of different varieties of questions. One variety, 2 to 3 questions, I'll solve it, and you just have to note down the approach, the methods, the technique that I use to solve these questions, right? Are you all ready, guys? Are you all ready? Okay, so let's start with the very first question. This is the type 1. I have divided the questions in type wise format for every topic, whether it is work and time, whether it is time, speed, distance, whether it is ratio, this is average. Again, I would like to re-emphasize that if you master 3 things, first average, second ratios, and third percentage, you will be absolutely able to master the all other parts of the arithmetic. Okay guys, so let's start with the question. Please try and solve. And let's see how do we solve it at the time of examinations. I'll be telling you with the 30-second tricks, right? So question says 2 numbers are in the ratio 8:7. If sum of these 2 numbers is 450, find the numbers, right? 8:7 is the ratio and the sum of these 2 numbers is 450. So first of all, I look at the options. This is the reverse gear approach. First look at the options. Sum is 450, just check it. Sum is 450, yes, this suffices the condition. This also suffices the condition. This also suffices the condition. This also suffices the condition. And ratio is 8:7. So 8:7, what option will be there? 8:7, you can see that only second option is the right answer. 8:7, right? 240 upon 210. What is it? It is 8:7. 30 से cancel होगा. 38 times and 37 times. I hope guys this is clear. So that's why this is the right answer. I hope this is clear. Is it clear, guys? Everybody please tell me. Now let us move on to the second question. Please try and solve. Meanwhile, I'll explain it as well. Please, you can pause the video. 2 numbers are in the ratio 4:5. If the sum of these 2 numbers is 27, find the product of the 2 numbers. Sum of the 2 numbers is 27, find the product of the numbers. Now, the numbers ratio is 4:5, right? Remember that ratios are not the actual values. Ratios are not the actual values, right? So 4 unit plus 5 unit in scale of ratio. 4 unit plus 5 unit is equivalent to 27. Please read it very carefully. Sum of these 2 numbers. Sum of these 2 numbers is 27. So 4 unit plus 5 unit, this is in the scale of ratio. So that means 9 unit. That means 9 unit will be equivalent to what? 27. So 1 unit will be equivalent to what? This is unitary principle, guys. 1 unit will be equivalent to what? 3. 1 unit is equivalent to 3. Now 1 unit is equivalent to 3. What will be 4 unit? What will be 4 unit? 4 unit will be 12. And what will be 5 unit? Please tell me what will be 5 unit. 1 unit is 3, then 5 unit will be 15. So this is the actual numbers. These are the actual numbers. ठीक है भाई? These are the actual numbers. These are the actual numbers. See, the ratio is 4:5. And I have to find out what the product of these 2 numbers. The product means 12 into 15. 12 into 15 is 180. So 180 is the right answer. And this is a 30-second approach to solve this question. Option B would be the right answer. I hope things are getting clearer, right? Just a minute. We have started with the basics question. We have started with the very fundamental, very basic questions, and gradually we'll increase our level, and gradually also you will keep on having a good command over your skills, mathematical skills as far as ratios is concerned, right? Very, very important. Let's quickly move down to the next question. The next question says, if the income of A, B and C in the ratio 2:9:11, this is the ratio 2:9:11, and the income of B is 280 more than that of A, then find the income of C. I'll have to find the income of C. See, how do we solve it? Income of A, B and C in the ratio 2:9:11. So is it the real income? No, it is not the real income. It is the income in terms of ratio, comparative value, right? And the income of B is 280 more than that of A. So A, B, C. What is the ratio of income? 2:9:11. This is the ratio of income. This is not the actual value, right? Ratio is not the actual value. So this is the ratio of income. B's income is 280 more than that of A. So B's income is 9 unit and A's income is 2 unit. So what's the difference between these two? 7 unit. 7 unit is the difference between B's income and A's income in terms of ratios, in scale of ratios. And what the actual value is? 7 unit. The difference, it comes out to be 280. 7 unit comes out to be 280. Now 7 unit is 280. Can you say what will be 1 unit? What will be value of 1 unit? 40. 1 unit is 40. Now what I'll have to find out? The income of C. I'll have to find out the income of C. What is the income of C? Income of C is 11 unit. What is 11 unit? See, 1 unit is 40, so 11 unit will be 440. So that's the answer. I hope guys this is absolutely clear. So this is the first variety of question wherein the ratio or the relation between 2 or 3 numbers have been given in terms of ratio and I'll have to find the actual numbers, right? This is the first type. I'll move on to the second type as well. Let's quickly move on to the fourth question. 2 numbers are in the ratio, yeah, so same kind guys, same kind. Please pause the video and try and solve this question. 2 numbers are in the ratio 4:7. If the larger number is 9 more than the smaller number, find the remainder when the larger number is divided by the smaller number. Larger number is divided by the smaller number. 2 numbers are in the ratio of 4:7, right? So let me say that the number are A and B and the ratio is given to us 4:7. Larger number is 9 more than the smaller number. So this is the ratio. Larger number is how many unit more? By 3 unit more. Larger number is 3 units more than the smaller number. And what's the actual value of 3 unit, which is 9? Actual value is 9, right? So 1 unit will be equivalent to what? 1 unit value will be equivalent to what? 3. 1 unit will be equivalent to 3. Find the remainder when the larger number is divided by the smaller number. Let me divide these 2 numbers in ratios and let me find the remainder. We know that 1 unit is 3. Now if you divide 7 by 4, you divide this way, right? 4 ones are 4, remainder is 3, right? 3. In the ratio of, in the scale of ratio, 3 is the remainder. But actually 1 unit is equivalent to 3, so 3 unit will be equivalent to 9. 3 unit will be equivalent to 9. That's what you can do. The other thing what you can do is 1 unit is 4, then 4 unit will be 12 and 7 unit will be 21, right? 1 unit will be, 1 unit is 3, then 4 unit is 12 and 7 unit is 21. So 12 when divides 21, what is the answer? What is the remainder? The remainder is 9. So that's our answer. I hope guys this is clear. Clear? Okay. We'll move on and we'll take up the other variety. We will take up the other variety. Yeah. Okay. The next question. Can you try it? Can you solve it? An amount of rupees 950 is distributed among A, B and C in the ratio 5:11:3. What is the difference between the share of B and A? 950 is distributed among A, B and C in the ratio of 5:11:3. 5:11:3. Okay. So A, B and C. A, B and C in the ratio 5:11. So he has got 5 parts, B has got 11 parts and C has got 3 parts, right? And this is in terms of ratio. This is in terms of ratio. A has got 5 part, B has got 11 part and C has got 3 part. 950. Total part will be 950. That means 5 plus 11, 16 plus 3, 19 unit. Can we say 19 unit is equivalent to 950? So can you find out 1 part, 1 unit or 1 part? You can say 1 part or 1 unit, right? Whatever comforts you. So the one part will be 50, 950 by 19, that is 50, one part is 50. Now see what I'll have to find, the difference between A and B ka share, A and B. So what is the difference between A and B ka share? 6 unit, right? A and B ka share, what's the difference? 5 and 11, what's the difference? 6 unit. 6 unit will be equivalent to what? By 1 unit is 50, so 6 unit will be 300. That's the answer, our option number D. I hope guys this is absolutely clear. Are you getting it? So this is the very first variety wherein we'll have to divide some number in form of ratios. We'll move on to the next variety on questions based on coins, and then we'll move on to the next variety, mixtures and so on. I have divided the session type wise so that you can get actual idea in a very systematic manner without any difficulty. Yes. Okay, so let's move on to the next type. This is type 2 guys. This is type 2. Type 2, bags and coins. Very important. Well, logical reasoning questions can also be framed on bags and coins. Bags and probability questions can also be formed on bags and coins. Bags and coins. Let's read the question. Let's read the question and then I'll tell you the basic concept, and then we'll solve this question without using formulae, without using any concept, within 30 seconds, right? So bear with me. Question is, a bag contains 50 paise, 25 paise and a rupee, right? Rupee, 50 paise and 25 paise coin in the ratio of 5:7:9, right? Order is very important. A rupee 5 unit, 50 paise 7 unit and 25 paise 9 unit. A total amount is given what? 430. Find the number of coins of each kind. Find the number of each coins of each kind. Now there can be multiple ways in which you can solve this question. There can be multiple ways, right, in which you can solve the question. First of all, let me tell you the basics, right? First of all, let me tell you the basics of this. Okay. Okay guys, so basic concept, very important. Basic concept. What is the basic concept? See, there is thing called as denomination. 1 rupee note, 10 rupee note, 50 rupee note. So 1, 10, 50, all of these are denomination, right? Denomination into number of coins. Number of coins or note, denomination into number of coins or note is equal to value. Let me explain it. Denomination, suppose you have 500 rupees note. Suppose you have 500 rupees note, how many? 36 note. 500, 36 rupee, 36 notes. So 2 notes, 1000 rupees. So 36 note, 18,000 rupees. So guys, this is denomination, this is number, and this is value. I hope you got it. Let me take another example. Suppose you have 200 rupees note and you have 5 notes. What will be the value? 1000 rupees. So this is the basic concept. I hope guys this is clear. Is it clear? I hope this is clear. Now, having understood this basic idea of denomination into number is equal to value, we can solve this question. So can you write denomination into value, or value is equal to number into denomination. Value is equal to number into denomination. I hope this is clear. Now we can solve this question by working backwards from the option, right? We can solve this question. We'll solve it, don't worry, we will solve it by working backwards through the options by the reverse gear approach, but my agenda is to clarify the concept, then only you will be able to handle the varieties. So 1 rupee, these are denomination, so I am writing down the denomination. 1 rupee, 50 paise, So 55 paise can be written as 50 by 100, that means half rupee, and 25 paise can be written as 25 by 100, that means 1/4 rupee. So this is the denomination, right? And ratio of number of coins are given. Ratio is 5:7:9. Now we have understood earlier that 5:7:9, that's not the actual number. It will be a multiple of this, right? There will be common denominator which will cancel all of this. So let me take that common denominator to be x, right? Because this is not the actual number, right? I will come up with the shortcut as well. You can apply the shortcut, but denomination are these and numbers are these. I have converted each denomination to equal unit, rupees, rupees and rupees. Now value, what will be the value of 1 rupee coins? What will be the total value of 1 rupees coin? Value is equal to number into denomination, that will be 5x, plus that will be 7x by 2, right? 7x by 2 plus this will be 9x by 4, right? Now if you solve it, the total value has to be what? 430, right? So total value is 430. So can you further solve it? Let me solve it here. So what is the LCM? 4. So 4 into 5x, that is 20x, plus 2 2s are 14, that means 14x, plus 4 is 9x, that is equal to 430, right? If you sum this up, this is 34x plus 9x, 43x by 4. 43x by 4 is equal to 430. So x will be 10 into 4. So x, what's the value of x? Value of x is 40. Value of x is 40. Value of x is 40. What is the number of coins of each kind? So this is 5x, that is 200. This is 7x, that is 280, and this is 9x, that is 360. X is equal to 40, so 5x, 7x and 9x, 200, 280 and 360. So that's the answer, option number A. Now this is the basic question. It's a very easy question, I know it. It's a very easy question. A lot of you might be able to solve it. And this is the way. We'll take up some different varieties of question. This is the way. Now guys, what you can do in this particular question, you can go backwards from the options, the reverse gear approach, as I usually call it. 5:7:9, right? 5:7:9. That's the ratio of 1 rupee 50 paise and 25 paise coin. Look at the option, guys. Look at the option 5:7:9. Which of the following contains a ratio of 5:7:9? Only the first option. That's the answer, right? It's a 1 second question. After you read the question, it's a 1 second question. You just need to identify the ratio. I hope this is absolutely clear. Yes, of course, Rajesh. Of course. Answer is option A. But my agenda was to clarify the concepts. Let's take up another variety. Before taking another variety, some important reminders and announcements. My upcoming fresh courses in June for the CAT examination. First course is complete course on algebra that will be launched on 8th of June. We'll be completing each and everything from basic level to the advanced level, including all the shortcut tricks. The second course is geometry and the third course is arithmetic. And I have announced earlier that these are the only 3 things that are appearing in the CAT examination nowadays. अभी CAT के examination में इन 3 चीज़ों के अलावा कोई भी चीज़ें नहीं आती है. So those of you who feel very scary about algebra and geometry, right? Arithmetic, everybody is able to do well, right? But if you feel scary about algebra and geometry, and if you want to solve advanced level questions on arithmetic with ease, with finesse, then you'll have to join this course, algebra, geometry and arithmetic, and we'll be covering each and everything, all the shortcuts possible beyond CAT level as well. I'll be sharing with you. And one more important announcement, guys. That on every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 p.m. Those of you who want to join free, every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 9 p.m. I conduct special sessions in this month special session series will be totally focused on geometry. There will be in all total 12 to 15 sessions, and in all those sessions I'll be covering overall entire course of geometry, right from lines, angles and triangles till coordinate geometry and 3D mensuration, right? And I'll cover each and everything in a very simplistic manner and a very simple to understand manner. Very slowly, gradually we'll have confidence on geometry. The next month target would be algebra. This month target, I'll complete geometry in my free plus sessions. So please enroll to those free sessions, and you can find the link of that session in my feed, right? Okay guys, and in case of any queries, you can message me on Unacademy Learning app. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Let me see how many of you are having any query. Rajesh, absolutely right. Now this is another question, a very beautiful question, important question for the MAT examination as well as other MBA entrance examinations. The question says a bag contains 50 paise, 1 rupee, 50 paise and 25 paise coins in the ratio of 5:7:9. The total amount in the bag is 430. Find the number of coins of each kind. Find the number of each coins of each kind. Now you know the basics. Now you can directly work out the reverse gear approach. You know the basics. 50 paise, 1 rupee, 25 paise. The numbers ratio is 5:7:9. The total amount is 430. Okay, so that's the okay. Yeah, this question has repeated, right? So let me take another question. Yeah, this one is another question, right? This one is another question. Okay, sorry for the repetition, sorry for the redundancy. A bag contains a rupee, 50 paise and 25 paise coin. Okay, a rupee, 50 paise and 25 paise coins whose values are in the proportion of 4:5:6. Total number of coin is 760. Find the number of 50 paise coin. Total number of coin is 760. Now here the value is not given, the total value is not given. What's the ratio? The ratio of values are given, right? The ratios of values are given and total number of coin is given, right? I'll have to find the number of 50 paise coins. Now working from the basics, value is equal to number into denomination. We know this, remember this. Value is equal to number into denomination. So what are the denominations? What are the denominations that I have? Denominations are 1 rupee, 50 paise means half rupee, and 25 paise is what? 1/4 rupees, right? Values proportion is given. Values proportion is given 4:5:6. 4:5:6, right? D is given and V is given. We'll have to find the number of 50 paise coins. We'll have to find the number of 50 paise coins. Okay. Now if V is equal to N into D, then N is equal to V by D. And this is the ratio, not the actual. So we can take a multiplying factor as well. Now so the number will be what? Number will be value upon denomination. Value is 4x. 4x divided by denomination is 1 plus this is 5x divided by half, that is 10x, right? And 6x by 1/4, that is 24x. I hope this is clear. 4x plus 10x plus 24x, this is the total number, right? Which is equal to 760. So basically if you sum it, 24 plus 10, 34 plus 4, 38. 38x is equal to 760. 38x is equal to 760. Now 38x is equal to 760. 38x is equal to 760. So x will be equivalent to 760 by 38, which is 20. X is 20. Now what I'll have to find out? I'll have to find the number of 50 paise coin. What is the 50 paise coin? That means half rupees. Number of 50 paise coin is 10x. What is the number of 50 paise coin? 10x, guys. So 1x is equal to 20. So 10x will be equivalent to what? 10x will be equivalent to 20 into 10. That means 200, right? 200. So what is the right option here? The right option is B. So this is the second variety based on coins. I hope this is absolutely clear. In case of any doubt, I'll keep on checking Yes, no. Rajesh, the right option would be option B. Option B is the right answer. In case you have any problem, you can ask me in the comments. I would be very happy to reply to your concerns. Okay. So guys, this is the second variety in ratios. Let's take up second varieties next question. Second variety next question. I would like you to please solve it by pausing the video. Yeah, it's an easy question, not a very difficult one. A bag contains an equal amount of equal number, right? Not the ratio, equal number. And what we mean by equal number? If numbers are equal, then the ratio would be 1:1:1. Howsoever the number doesn't matter. 1:1:1, that means equal, right? 1:1:1, the ratio will be 1:1:1, that means equal. 50 paise, 25 paise and 20 paise coins and 5 paise coins respectively. There are four denominations. What are the four denominations? 50 paise, 25 paise, 20 paise and 5 paise, right? Okay. If the total value is rupees 40, then how many coins of each type are there? Total value is rupees 40, right? Equal. So it's an easy question, right? It's an easy question. You can work backwards from the options. Let me go through the options. Total value is rupees 40. What is the number of coins of each type? See, in such kind of questions, let me tell you a trick in working backwards from the options as well. There are four options: 40, 25, 30 and 20. Never start with the extreme options. Never start with 20, never start with 40. Take an option which is in between. Let's say 30. Each coin 30. So 50 paise 30. 50 paise 30 coin means 15 rupees, right? 50 paise 13 coins means 15 rupees. Why I'm doing this? I'll explain it. Don't worry. Why I'm not starting with 40 or 20? I'm starting with the mid values. Any mid values. To 30 seems to be an easier value. So let me take up 30. So 30 and 50 paise 30 coins. So that means 15 rupees. And 25 paise 30 coins. So that means 7.5 rupees. And then 20 paise 30 coins. That means 6 rupees. And 5 paise 30 coins. That means 1.5 rupees, right? Is it coming out to be 40? Is it coming out to be 40? Let me see. No, it's not coming out to be 40. It's not coming out to be 40 rupees, right? So that's why the value, the number of each coin has to be greater, because actually 15 plus 6, 21, 21 plus 9, 30, right? So it comes out to be 30. Why 30? Because we have taken this number. So the answer has to be slightly greater than that. That means only one option. Option A is the right answer. I hope guys this is clear. Is it clear? Right? So the main learning in this and in overall arithmetic, whenever you are provided with such kind of options, especially in profit loss, SI and CI ratios, etc., where our numbers are involved, you'll have to go with the mid values, right? If you find that this is the right answer, then well and good. If you do not find that this is the right answer, then you know at least that the number has to be increased or decreased. Hence, some more options testings are avoided. That's why you ultimately end up saving a lot of your important time at the time of examination. I hope guys this is clear. Okay.